Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. I'm going to explain about the final evaluation. In this evaluation, you will take an exam that is going to count 30%. Please study words because I'm going to ask them, and this activity is going to count 10%. Class activities are going to count 10%, so don't forget to work in your books. Finally, you will make a video in teams of 4 people that is going to count 3%. I'm going to give you information about the video later. First, study the past tense of the following words: go, meet, find, live, see, eat, drink, be, do, read, watch, study, cook, chat, clean, wash, work, visit, watch, listen, walked, run, and take. It's also important to study the next adjectives and relative pronouns: interesting, boring, beautiful, exciting, intelligent, lazy, dangerous, expensive, cheap, safe, terrific, bad, good, awesome. Besides these adjectives, we have to study relative pronouns. The relative pronouns are words that we'll use in the next topic, so it's really important to know the meaning of them. We're going to start with where. We are going to use where when we talk about place. Where in Spanish, as you know, is donde. We have another relative pronoun, who. In this context, who means quién when we talk about people. We have that. That in this context means quién o el cual. We have another relative pronoun which is which. In this context, which means el cual. Finally, we have when. We use these relative pronouns when we talk about time. The topic that we'll study is called relative clauses. What is a relative clause? A relative clause is a sentence that is going to give you information about a person, a place, an animal, or a thing. I'm going to read this information so that you can understand this topic better. Nightmare on Elm Street is a horror American movie, which is about a man who kills people in their dreams. The film, which was recorded in the 80s, was very popular and scary. In this field, many people die when they sleep. Freddy Krueger is the person who kills them while they are sleeping. In this example, we have the use of different relative pronouns: which, who, and when. We are going to use which when we give information about a thing or an animal. We are going to use who when we give information about people, about a person. We are going to use when we talk about time, and we are going to use where when we talk about places. Here we have more examples. Nightmare on Elm Street is an American film which was very popular in the 80s. In this example, we are using which because we talk about Nightmare on Elm Street, the film. The second example, Freddy Krueger is a person who kills people in their dreams. In this case, I'm giving information about Freddy Krueger. Freddy Krueger is a person who kills people. The third example, an old house on Elm Street is the place where many events happen. Where? Because I'm talking about a place. Finally, people die when they sleep. In this example, I'm using when because I'm talking about the time when people die. In some cases, we can substitute which and who for that. For example, Nightmare on Elm Street is an American film which was very popular in the 80s, or Nightmare on Elm Street is an American film that was very popular in the 80s. I can use which or I can use that in this example. The next, Freddy Krueger is a person who kills people in their dreams, or Freddy Krueger is a person that kills people in their dreams. I can use who, I can use that. Now we are going to practice a little bit with these examples. A dog walker is a person who works with dogs, because I'm talking about a person. In this example, I can use who or I can use that. A cell is an electronic device which is used to communicate. In this example, I can use which or I can use that. A castle is a place where kings live, because I'm talking about a place. A final example, summer vacation is a time when many people go to the beach, because I'm talking about the time when people go to the beach. Now you have to practice these structures in your book. Please work on units 5 and 6. Don't forget that you have to make an oral presentation with the relative clauses, and your oral presentation must include the following information. Number 1, the greeting. In your oral presentation, you can talk about a field, a place, a person, or a book. You decide, you have to choose only one thing. And in your presentation, you must include the greeting, good afternoon. We are going to talk about the field Avengers, for example. Or I'm going to talk about Mexico City. Your presentation must have 3 main parts. An introduction. In the introduction, you must give general information. A main body. In the main body, you have to give specific information. And in this part, you have to use the relative clauses. Who, which, that, where, and when. Finally, a conclusion. In the conclusion, you must recommend or not recommend the topic you talk about. Finally, don't forget to edit your presentation and send it by WhatsApp. If you have any question or doubt, don't hesitate in calling me from Monday to Friday from 11 to 5 p.m. Thank you for your attention.